Well, we're over here at a delivery point, which I was there last night, and unfortunately, communications got mixed up, and we weren't able to deliver because there was nobody here to unload the truck. So we had to make a special concession, normally not for this place, because I was able to drop my trailer and let them go ahead and unload it because I need this trailer for the next load because it's a specialized trailer. And so I had to make a special concession that if they unloaded, I would come back in the morning to pick up. So it was just bad communication, and like we were working on our essential list here, is they basically, because of the shipper never really sent anything out, or maybe once a year, they didn't update their hours, or the receiver didn't update the hours that they received to them. And so when the shipper sent out the order to the trucking company, we all got by the information. It was a first come, first served. And, you could be there until about 8 o'clock tonight. Well, that wasn't the case. They changed their hours, but they didn't tell no one. So here I come about 4 o'clock, and even though there's somebody in the office, there's nobody to unload, and that makes poor communication. It's poor communication, and as you can see all the way down, if you don't communicate your intentions or whatever, no one can be of service to anyone. And it's like a domino. One piece can actually move the whole thing because dispatchers like to plan ahead. So not only do I have a load that I'm working on, but they are working on the next load that I'm going to be on. And if I had needed that load last night, I would have been, in trouble because, this is a specialized trailer, and they wouldn't have it, so we would have lost that revenue. Well, I'm back in here this morning, and we're going to be hooking this up, and I wanted to show you. We're still here in the wintertime, and it's snowing again over here, and we're going to be actually hooking up, and I wanted to show you the best way to hook up, especially during the snow. Right now, if you can look at the panel here, I got some yellow, I got a red, and a green light. The green light is basically a mirror heat because during the snow, the snow collects on the mirrors and stuff like that. You can turn that on for a while. Don't leave it on, and it'll actually defrost the mirror for you. If you leave it on too much, it can burn up the little stuff that's on it, which is the salt and stuff, and leaves a bad film. And you would have to really rub it off. It's like an oven. You have a burn-on stuff. It's really hard to get off. So don't leave it on all the time. We also got the red light, which is a differential lock, because during the snowstorms or whatever like that, I can turn on the differential and become a 10-wheel drive tractor. You don't want to do that while you're in spinning mode, but it's always good if you're going to be on snow and if you've got some type of a non-paved platform that I'm working on. I don't want to slide. I'm going to be hooking up to a heavier trailer than my tractor, so I really need all the torque I can get so that I can maximize my efforts. Another one is the yellow one, and that's called the system dump. And basically, I drop my airbags from the back there so that I can lower down my fifth wheel to the lowest point. Now, the reason why I do that is because I need the traction, and I need to get the tractor up, and it's snow, it's ice, whatever, and so I need it to help me get this done because I don't want to slip and fall or whatever. So we're going to be doing this. We're all set up here. Now, we're going to go out here and check. I lined it up. Okay. We lined it up here. And we got a lot of snow here. But that's going to take care of everything. And we checked out the trailer. as you can see. And we're going to check, see how that little area right there, we're going to make sure that it's just right so we can put it onto the platform. And we're going to look over here, and it's just low enough so that when we get on there, it's going to clink. And as soon as we get on there, because we're all lined up and everything, so we're going to back in just enough to hear it click. Okay, let's get back in here. Okay, we're going to just do a click here. Also going to have to roll down the windows because lots of film gets on these and it's hard to see. As you can see in the mirror, it builds up. That's all that salt and everything that everybody uses for the melt. It collects when you're driving. So we're going to back up here a little bit. We're going to try and listen for the little click, which is the truck actually, fifth wheel is actually locking up. Okay, it was a click, but because of the snow and everything, it is really silent. Now that we're all clicked now, we're going to set our brakes, and now we're going to go ahead and raise our airbags. Okay, and we're going to get back out here. And what happens is because we're raising our airbags, we're actually letting the tractor lift up the trailer so that when I crank it, not all the weight is on the crank. Now, as you can see, that the crank is already off the ground, and so now all we have to do is just crank up. Make sure when you do crank, you don't look directly at the crank, because what can happen is you looking at that and you can hit yourself like that. And I found that out the hard way. So you basically look away. Okay. I'm gonna have to get a better earbud because they keep falling. I either got big ears or I got a bad slippage connection or whatever hookup that they got for me. So you rubber stopper. Probably got big ears. My wife always said that. Okay, we're up and everything, and now we're going to have to hook up our airlines. Okay, now, as you see, it's all messy a little bit. Put that up there. And this is actually a blue line, airline. And that's the regular air supply line. That's for the normal operations. And here's the red one. And what that is, that's the emergency air supply line. That's in case something will happen to the blue. The red will take its place for emergency situations. And now that I got that hooked up, we're checking the lights to see if everything's working, the trailer. And then we're going to be pulling out to close our doors. So that's how we hook up and everything. And it's a lot easier. It doesn't take too long if you know what you're doing. And plus, if it's cold outside, you hurry up a little bit more. So we're all hooked up and everything. We're going to close our doors, and then we're going to go down to Fort Madison, Iowa, to pick up our next load, and we're going to have some fun. Okay, here we go.